What happened to level-headedness here?
Ooh, yeah, I'll share that. So, decently sure my roommate didn't sleep last night.
Uh-huh.
Um, my first clue, well, I suppose the the more obvious clue, if what happened last night didn't happen last night, is that he was awake and making pizza when I woke up for stream.
Okay.
The much more significant clue is that he woke me up at 3 a.m. yelling "fuck," supposedly playing something with his friends.
Supposedly, huh?
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Well,
He carried on
you
for
know
a
me.
solid like 15, 20
You know me.
minutes.
I'm the expert in knowing when your roommate is fucking someone else. But that's not how
And
consideration works, I guess.
no. But level-headedness won this morning because I didn't say anything to him about it.
Were you going to ask?
Oh no, it wasn't. It was no. He was absolutely playing a game with someone, like online.
Uh-huh.
Because during his carrying on, he was talking about bows and arrows and being shot at.
I mean,
But he
I
woke.
mean, I mean,
But like he woke me up, so like
that could be some like a real fucked up role play. You don't know.
no, he like woke me up though. So I thought about saying something, but it's also like if it becomes a conversation,
Well, also
I'm
like
gonna be
you're
late to
streaming at
stream.
7 a.m., right?
Yeah, it's kind of eh.
Another thing is like,
I feel like it's different from me, staying up to 1 a.m. playing like Lethal Company with Kira, and it's also different to waking up at 7. Like,
I mean,
I think
personally, I
between
think
like
that
between 1 and 7 are like, why are you awake? Because you college students, right? We're mostly college students in this apartment.
bitch, you are talking to the wrong person here.
I understand. Well, look, I understand. I'm talking to a brick wall. I know. I'm justifying myself to no one. But like 1 a.m. and 7 a.m., those seem
I
like
personally
reasonable
think,
hours for a college student to be awake. 3 a.m.
sure. I personally think that once is fine, but if it happens multiple times, then that's when you should consider talking to them.
Yeah. But I was also gonna say something snarky. I was gonna say something snarky, so
But also, like, I don't know, my senior year, I kept on having trouble with my roommates, basically, throughout college. It wasn't like trouble, you know, like
I
the
see.
trouble.
Enjoy, enjoy your day.
Hey, Sieg, thanks for stopping by. But you know, the trouble.
Yeah.
So basically, I had quote unquote a single until senior year because all of my roommates just kept on leaving.
Mm-hmm.
um, and senior year, I had a triple. This was of my own volition, by the way, but because I was the only senior and I had two then sophomore, then junior friends who wanted a senior apartment. I was like, why the fuck not? It's that or live in the 75 square foot mods again. So, but and search for another roommate too. But so like because of that situation, none of us actually like stayed up way too late. There were a few times, but past I honestly say like past midnight, none of us tried to make that much noise. There was just like lights and stuff, which that's fine.
Yeah.
You can sleep with that. But all that to say, basically, that's I think that ample amount of consideration should be taken for your roommates. Um, and so if it does become a problem, I would recommend just letting them know at least. Ad starts in 1 minute, I'm seeing.
Yeah, wow, when ad manager says it waits 5 minutes, it really waits 5 minutes, huh?
But I don't know.
I mean, while we're still waiting for people to come in, I'll just let it play. But yeah, what you're saying, yeah, it's...
Because it's not. I'm not saying to confront them over it.
No.
Because there's absolutely no need to get confrontational at this point in time, right? You could just be like, "Hey, what you did was loud. It woke me up." Maybe a little more polite than that, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, no.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like, can you stop? It can just be like, hey, I just want to let you know that like this happened, and like it would be great if, if you were a little more considerate about your noise, and if you have a problem about me doing my things at 1 and 7, for example, then tell me too. Because it should be an equal trade, right?
Yeah. I mean, if we need to stream at 8 instead of 7, then fine. It was. I know I'm kind of pushing it.
Say that to the noise complaints over here.
Well,
luckily I'm on like the edge, so I only actually have one apartment neighboring me, but I do have one apartment above and one apartment below. Which, like, honestly, I don't think they care.
Well, the whole reason I said level-headedness one today is because I was gonna ask him how he slept last night, knowing full well he didn't sleep.
The way that you framed the story made me think that there was some roommate hanky-panky going on.
No. It was, but yeah, ad break's done, so I think now's a great time to begin playing the video game. I did share it with you, right? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. But anyway, my slightly depressing novel thing aside, which, I don't know, I just sort of needed to like vent about it, and then I'll just get over it. Like, I don't know, the thing about me and my problems is that like I feel shitty about them until I tell like literally one other person about the problems I'm having, and then I'm like, you know what, it's fine. like me later I'm like, what the fuck is like the fuck you are? I did not yet. But like, I don't know, cause like now that I've actually said what I was thinking, I'm like, you know what, it's fine. It's probably not what the author meant, and like in the end, does it really fucking matter if it was what the author meant? And not even in the realm of like, they're fictional characters and stuff, but like, whatever the fuck someone does is up to them.
Yeah.
Not really in my power to change that or get mad at them for it, so,
Yeah. How the fuck can I do this? What purpose does this serve?
I'm assuming that they must have made this in an engine of some kind.
Well, surely. Also, hi, Cake. How are you today?
What I mean is that it probably gives options to like scroll horizontally for save slots too, and that's why.
If I do the... Okay. fucking. Alright, just immediately mute the game audio to start.
Also, your bit rate just crashed.
Did it
I
really?
think. I've been having issues with my
Whoops.
Wi-Fi too, so I might not be giving like entirely good updates on this,
I wonder if
but
I can pop this out somehow. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. No one type too long of messages in chat for a little while.
Cake, you know what you have to do. All right. While Arya is figuring that
Okay,
out,
I'm good.
um, okay. I had a side, but it's not actually important. So let's get on with this.
Okay. I'm
I'll
pretty
say it
sure.
the next time you're occupied or during an act break,
I'm pretty
because
sure
it's
we were
really not
done.
important enough for Cake to hear.
I like how it removed the.
Or did you just never select it
We
in the first
definitely
place?
selected it because it was the fourth wall conversation about reusing
Did you though?
assets.
Did you though, or did you just dream it?
I didn't dream last night.
People don't have inner monologues actually. Uh, People who have inner monologues are actually more rare than people that don't, apparently. So now you know. Actually, let me look that up so I'm not just spouting things up my ass. Inner monologue.
Here, I guess I'll. I guess just to refresh our memory, I'll talk to Celeste because I honestly I'm not sure what the next step is here. Aster is interesting.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know if his admiration of me is some kind of absurd ruse. Oh, one sec. The stream you're reviewing currently has reduced video or audio quality. This may be due to network connections. I don't know if that's mine or not. I will do a speed test. Anyway, it seems like this seems too ridiculous, but it just seems too ridiculous to be some kind of trick.
Unless that's what he wants you to think. You'll just have to consider the facts. Where should we go next?
So apparently for some people, those thoughts just go instantly. Like, I don't exactly know. Hold on. Sorry, I'm looking up the actual percentages of who has an inner monologue, a monologue or not.
I'll be honest, I don't know what qualifies. Is it just like constantly having thoughts all the time?
See, because for me, my inner monologue is actually just a voice that I hear inside of my head. It's like, you know how in like third person books, basically, how like you have how some characters have like an inner monologue italicized.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but 24/7. I am constantly thinking to myself, and I'm constantly having some basically verbal thought about what is happening, about something that I'm thinking about. My head is never empty, and it is never silent.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Don't like do this. You can stay in bed.
There are types, apparently. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Fuck the game. We're doing research now.
Often discussed contrast is between self-talk and inner dialogue. In the case of inner dialogue, two or more positions are considered, and the exchange takes place by contrasting them. Usually happens in the form of different voices taking turns in arguing for their position. For self-talk, on the other hand, there is no split between different positions. It is speech directed at oneself, as when commenting on one's performance or telling oneself to try again. Self-talk can be positive or negative depending on how the person evaluates themselves. Yeah. This is fascinating. Um, because like I do know that some people can have conversations in their head. When I was young, I actually did. Um, but for me, it's actually just exhausting to do that, which is probably why I stopped. Um, but yeah, Arya, do you have an inner monologue?
I'm pretty sure I do. Like my head is never empty. Like I'm always thinking about something or other, whether it's focusing on what I'm doing or absolutely not focusing on what I'm doing.
See, like I said, I'm pretty sure I didn't have an inner monologue until like third grade. When I saw inner monologues in books, and I was like, "Oh, people do that," and then I started having it, which is why, for the most part, I do actually think that I don't think, which I know comes as a big surprise. Um, but like what I mean is that like most of my thoughts just happen instantly. There's no, unless I'm actually focusing on something, um, or when I have time to think for myself, um, then sometimes I will actually like self vocalize. But for the most part, for me, things that happen in my head happen instantly. Um, like sometimes, I don't know, like when I get a random thought through my head that actually makes me want to like think it out, like, oh, I should do laundry. That happens in like a self talk sort of thing. But if I'm reading, um, or if I'm like skimming through something, or if I'm focusing lightly on a task and I have some random thought, that happens instantly. There's no
Mm-hmm.
there's no thought, like there's no vocalized thought that happens. And I have noticed that sometimes my thoughts actually are instant. I can essentially, Arya, you know that sometimes I can make like huge leaps in logic basically instantly, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like an actual leap in logic, but it's like most of the time it happens when we're conversing, and something just triggers something in my head that makes me bring up an entirely different conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely happened. Um, that's actually because I go through about 7 to 10 steps in my head instantly that brings up something new that doesn't seem related, but was somehow related, like through a ladder. I
Yeah.
do sing inside my head.
I do. I hear music in my head sometimes, like perfect recreation, even though there's no
Yes.
music playing.
This is also why I think that I could be pitch perfect if I actually memorized each of the notes. But that's too much of a pain to do.
I mean,
So I'm not.
when I need to go look at note names, I just look up an online tuner and do the note with my voice. It's deeper than I want, but it's pretty damn accurate.
I mean, I can recognize voices and I can recognize scales basically instantly. My speed test came back. My download is 204.52 and my upload is 169. Nice. I also believe that means that my Wi-Fi is not an issue.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
could be wrong.
seen
I could be
any.
wrong.
I mean, I haven't been monitoring it the whole time, but I haven't seen any big dips on my end.
I'm just getting occasional stutters here and there, but that might just be because of Discord.
Might be Discord. But no, I have a varied history with my inner monologue, especially with the instant thoughts.
I almost grabbed a fucking bag of Tide Pods as a snack. The fuck? Something is
No,
wrong with
please.
me today.
No,
Something is
please.
wrong with me today. I was like, oh, I should grab like some gummies and stuff. And then I looked over. I have two bags because I went shopping recently. I have two bags. I have one from basically my trip to like the home improvement store to get like detergent and like cleaning supplies and stuff like that. And I have one from the convenience store that has food. Guess which one I reached for?
You really are everywhere today.
I'm having a great time. And
Where?
I got like 12 hours of sleep last night too, which is the weird thing. Maybe it's just that I perform worse on more sleep. I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's. I mean, 12 hours is more than typically recommended.
Cake, it has been today for about 22 hours for me. Anyway,
Okay.
Rika was one of the witnesses that saw the accident. We spent a lot of time gathering information already. I might just restart the Discord stream. Hold on
Yeah,
a
it
sec.
might be. That might be good. I might restart the Discord stream.
Because it is currently falling behind more than Twitch's.
Oh, weird.
And that's a problem.
Okay. Try
We
that.
should check in. We should check if she's back at the cafe. She might have new information.
Okay. That's where I was gonna guess, but I figured it was better to just not stumble blindly around. Tyrion, you're back. Did you talk to Mr. Drake again?
I did. I'm still not sure what to make of him just yet. But after what I've seen today, I don't think I can turn a blind eye to what's happening.
There were traces of transmutation magic on the guardrails. Regardless of their motives, someone sabotaged those rails with the intention of harming an employee at the refinery. If this truly was a murder, you have to find out who did this and why.
I'll represent him in court for the criminal case.
Thanks, it really means a lot to me.
On that note, you were at the refinery when the accident occurred, am I correct?
Yes, I was.
May I ask you a few questions about what you saw that day?
Of course, I'll do whatever I can to help. What? Uh.
Huh?
Hmm.
Huh? What?
Hmm. Hmm.
What?
Hmm.
What?
Hmm.
What? What?
Whatever I can to help, you say.
What?
Worth a look.
I don't see anything wrong with what's going on the screen right now. By the way, why were you at the refinery that day? Didn't you have to work at the cafe?
I was making a food delivery to Justin. Wait, you were delivering food to the victim? Yeah, he never had the time to make his own dinner. So I always delivered his dinner during his evening break. But that night I couldn't find him in the freight area, so I went looking for him in the refinery building.
So the accident happened while you were delivering his food. Rika Tudor was delivering food to Justin Way during the time of the accident. Justin apparently never had time to make food for himself, so he delivered his dinner to him every day. Rika didn't find Justin in the freight area that day, so she went looking for him and spotted him in the refinery building before he fell. Did you talk to Justin at all before the accident?
I did. When I finally found him in the refinery building, he seemed busy. He told me to leave his food in the break room. He was busy, but according to Dracogen, he should have never been in the refinery in the first place. Did he say what he was busy with? He said he had a meeting scheduled with Mr. Dracogen. That can't be true, though. Dracogen didn't mention anything about this. Unless...
Rika Tudor briefly interacted with Justin Way before the accident. Justin supposedly told her that he was on his way to a scheduled meeting with Stefanik Dracogen, but Dracogen never mentioned this meeting.
Interesting.
What is eating my bandwidth right now? Sorry. We've gotten a few witness accounts already, but I just wanted to double check. What did you see during the accident? Sorry, I'm sure that was a disturbing sight. Do you need to take a moment?
No, it's okay. It happened after Justin told me to leave his food in the break room. It was my first time inside the refinery, so I spent some time looking at all of the machines. That's when I suddenly heard a strange sound from the walkway. When I looked to see what it was, I saw Justin fall from there. Tried to find someone to help him, but no one could hear me because of how loud the machines were. Before I finally got them to understand what happened, it was already too late.
Did you see the guardrail break when Justin fell off the walkway? More specifically, did it break from Justin's weight?
I'm honestly not sure. I was too busy trying to find help.
On the night of the accident, Masarika Tudor saw Justin Way fall off the walkway. After seeing him fall, she tried to get the attention of Astor and Noah Morrison, but they couldn't understand her because of how loud the refinery machines were.
You have matching witness accounts from Astor and Morrison. They saw the guardrail break. Having
I'm
Rika also
going to
confirm
update
that would have
Discord
been
real quick.
helpful.
I'll be right back.
Okay. But you suppose Astor and Morrison's statements will have to suffice. Rika's account of what happened is a lot less detailed than Astor and Morrison's, but she did see Justin before the accident. You still have no idea why Justin was on that walkway in the first place. According to Rika, he said that he had a meeting scheduled with Dracogen. But this doesn't match with what Dracogen told you. Either Justin or Dracogen must be lying in that case. You met Dracogen already, but you still have no idea what kind of person Justin was. Perhaps Rika can tell you more. I mean... But that... Romancy speak with dead. Solve all of our problems. Didn't he get magically dissolved though? I'm not sure there's much left to speak with. Okay, but do these accounts really match? I'm not sure they do. Because Astor and Morrison both say they saw... Oh, fair enough. As is typical. Because Astor and Morrison both said that they saw a figure fall from the walkway into the vat. But according to Rika, that happened well before she went and found help. There's a mismatch there. There's definitely a mismatch there. Okay, I might be understanding a little bit of what happened.
It's a lot of fucking lag from Discord. Holy shit. It is Discord's problem, I think.
Ouch.
That or something is eating my GPU. Might be that. I'll be troubleshooting. I wanted to say, so the problem that you saw was like a timeline problem then?
Yeah, a timeline problem. Because both parties say they saw Justin fall, but according to Rika, she didn't go and look for help until after he'd fallen. So by the time she got the pair's attention, there would have been no Justin to fall. If that makes sense. So I might be getting an idea of where this is going. But it depends how truthful Rika's being, because she do be hiding something.
There's a little gauge right there, right?
What gauge? I don't see a gauge.
You're right, my bad. Okay, so now finally Discord renderer is the highest on my CPU.
Yay!
I don't know if that will help or change anything, but
Might be murder. I don't think Rika's going to be the one responsible for the murder.
Holy shit, this is not going well.
You good?
Wow.
Is Discord really struggling that hard?
It is. I'll see if I can take a screen record real quick.
Okay.
Uh, hopefully, as soon as I start a screen recording, that everything will magically fix itself because that's how things fucking work here. Okay.
Would you like to hear the good news though?
What? There's good news?
Yeah, I haven't seen our actual stream quality dip today.
Oh yeah, that's great. Holy shit, this is fucked in all sorts of ways. Okay.
Only the best.
So even
Only the best here at Two Idiots.
only the best. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Record for like 30 seconds. I'll keep going with the game, and then I'll end it.
Okay.
Could
You're
you
up.
tell us more about the victim?
Holy shit, this is bad.
What kind of person was he?
He was a good person. He fell in with a bad crowd a few years ago, but he was starting to turn his life around. I saw how much he was trying to change, so I asked Mr. Drakegen to give him a job. I really wanted to help him change his life for the better.
Okay,
But this
now
job just ended up killing him.
End this screen recording is the excellent question.
You can't blame
I
yourself
do
for
not know
this.
how to answer. Hold on.
No one could have known that this would happen. I
I'm
guess
having a
you're
great
right.
time. Hold on.
Uh,
Jesus. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go ahead and crop its trim. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
I don't think you will be. Okay. Save.
He might be murdered. No, 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 not murder, not murder, not murder. It's just an accident.
I think I need to export this as a MP4. Hold on.
It was just an incident.
720. We'll do 720 because that's how
That's the quality you've got it in.
that's the quality of the Discord stream.
Yeah.
So I feel like I might as well. Less than a minute. Watch and weep. Watch and weep.
Okay. Well,
10
I'm gonna advance the
It's
dialogue a little bit.
I know from here that it's definitely not my fucking computer because of how fast my computer's actually working on this.
It's hard not to think about,
Please.
though.
Fucking work as an MP4, Jesus Christ.
Take's still playing Hitman. It's not murder. It's just an incident.
Okay. The fuck you mean I can't make this an MP4?
It's a struggle today. It's a struggle today.
Because I don't think you can open .mov files, right?
I can probably open a move file. Oh wait, or is that the?
That's the Apple one.
Can Windows play .mov? Maybe?
Okay, well, I'll just send it over then.
Okay.
Go.
Oh wait, you know what? While we wait, game audio. Alright, let's see. Oh. Oh, that's that's a moving video, huh? Oh, that's a moving video, huh? Oh, wow,
This
that's a...
isn't
That's a
720, by the way.
oh, yeah, the quality isn't great
This isn't
either, but
720, by the way.
it's the frame rate that's terrible.
I don't fucking know what's going on. Could not be this bad. Because I am getting full frames and decent quality because I've turned it down on the stream.
Stream had a nosedive. Oh yeah, I can tell because there was a big jump to. Oh no. Ooh, that's not good.
Uh-oh. Has it dropped?
Hell yeah, it has.
How bad is it?
It did drop to like 400 at one point.
Yikes.
When it had been like pretty
Fuck it.
stable around like 3100 before.
Should I make this high priority? You know what? Fuck it. Discord is now high priority. That did not change a fucking thing. Might have just made it worse. I think it just made it worse.
Would changing the quality to 30 FPS on my end change anything? Probably not, right?
Considering that this is not even 15 now.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
That's kind of an oh well.
Discord is showing no problems either. No incidents. Discord...
As far as I can tell, I'm streaming on Discord fine. I think it's you. Like something with...
Yeah, but I don't know what would cause it to be me, is the problem. Because there's nothing that is differed from my setup before. I might just... You know what? I'm gonna see if I can't kill the Discord renderer and see if that helps.
Okay. Streams has a nosedive in more ways than one. Let's be honest here. 'Cause we have spent a good 40 minutes doing basically nothing.
Do you have a good podcast topic?
I could talk about my roommate again. Who's up at 3 a.m. and woke me up.
Do that. I'm gonna force quit Discord helper, and this might cause Discord to crash, so hold on.
Okay. Yeah, I got woken up at 3 a.m. last night. Cause, you know. People being loud playing video games at 3 a.m. I did talk about this a little bit at the beginning, but, you know, it's worth saying again.
Hopefully without...
Hi.
Hi. Well, it's better.
Okay.
That's all I
Alright.
can ask for.
Okay.
Was he the type of person to go to places that he wasn't supposed to be?
No, not anymore. Not anymore. He really wanted to make a good impression on Mr. Drakian. He always talked about following the rules. He even got mad at me a few times when I accidentally broke Drakian's protocols. Right, that matches up with what Drakian said. But maybe he was falling back into his old habits. Perhaps Regan can tell you more about what he's like before he turned his life around.
You mentioned that Justin fell in with a bad crowd before. I've also heard that he used to hang out with a band of local delinquents. Could you tell us... Oh, there it is again. More about them? Yeah, because here's the thing. Your audio, like your actual voice is coming through fine.
Okay.
It is just the Discord stream.
That's weird.
I might report a problem. Stream is lagging or refreshing. Submit. Okay. Rika, this information will help us with our investigation. Yeah, and I can hear the words showing up in text box. I can't see them.
Oh.
I need to speak with the other people who knew him. Do you know where I could find his delinquent friends?
I'm sorry. I really didn't know him that well. I should keep quiet. It might make him mad.
Rika, are you hiding something from me?
What? Of course not. What would the Dark Lord of Oranax possibly have to hide from you? Yeah, she's definitely hiding something. You'll need to argue against her if you want the truth. Okay.
Do you think I should just, like, restart my computer?
I mean...
At this point, right?
you could try it.
At this point, right? Alright, you can do, like, miscellaneous things like showing your attorney's badge. I will restart my computer.
Because such things would be beneath me. Or she has nothing to say. Yeah, I think that's the same. Heard a lot of good things about Dracogen, but to be perfectly honest, it seems too good to be true. Hey, he's a good person. He invested in my cafe when no one else would. But no one can be that philanthropic. I don't think it's philanthropy, it's pragmatism. What do you mean? Nobles like Von Sanctus tend to underestimate the power of goodwill. Lavengard has a very oppressive hierarchy, and the aristocracy takes advantage of or even outright abuses the working class. They're old-fashioned. They'd never want to do business with a common folk mage. Yeah, Von Sanctus wouldn't even hear me out when I was starting out. Dracogen is willing and able to invest in resources that Von Sanctus wouldn't even think of touching. That sort of adaptive thinking gives him an edge over Von Sanctus. I see. What else? Okay, nothing on that. I'm kind of trying everything because I am noticing that we don't have the whole psychological profile. I guess we can try examining a few things. Use decorate the entire cafe with several plants and flowers. Greens add a fresh and rustic ambiance to the restaurant. Shuffle of drinks, mugs, cream, sugar behind the restaurant counter, especially where they prepare coffee to be served. The table we're sitting at seems relatively new. Rika apparently had them custom made by the local carpenter.
Funny story, after I restarted my computer gave me a notice that is normally reserved for when my computer crashes.
Interesting.
I do malware checks regularly, by the way, so
Yeah, fair enough.
I shouldn't have a virus. My computer is just, like, fucked, and I don't know why.
Okay. So we don't have the full psychological profile. I'm thinking we go and talk to... We could go back and talk to Dracogen. Because I'm not sure exactly...
Have you presented everything?
Not everything.
Want to do that?
I've been trying to be
what-
judicious about it.
Have you done the testimonies yet?
I think I did try this one. Yeah.
Terribly sorry for what happened to Justin. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, it's difficult to think about sometimes. You always hear about these things happening, but you never expect them to happen to people you know. But have no fear. It will take more than this to bring down the High Archmagi. she's reverted back to her Chuny personality. Oh, okay.
I told you.
Okay. Let's
I'm
do
just
it.
Genius.
The circuit tutor.
I also have my pack of gummies.
Yeah, I can hear them.
The selfie gummies.
Yeah, the Tide Pods. Yeah.
Well, when I restarted my computer, I also accidentally reached for them again, so...
Man, you're really just trying to make soup today, huh?
I'm not trying to make soup, I'm just making soup on my own.
Subconsciously.
My body wants soup. my mind says no, but my body says yes.
She clearly knows about the bad crowd that Justin fell in with, but she's hiding who they are and where you can find them. You'll need to convince her to share that information with you. Yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah. Rika, you know about Justin's friends, don't you?
Alright, let's
Rika
see.
Tudor will perform questionable acts to protect the people she cares about. She has your best interests at heart and will always act in a way that she thinks is beneficial for your well-being. She isn't very good at deception. She will often revert to her dramatic Chuny personality when trying to hide the truth from you. Just be honest with me.
I'm not hiding anything. I really don't know that much about him. I wasn't that close to Justin Way. I may have delivered his food, but he was just a customer to me. That's some bullshit. It was this one. Yeah.
Yep. I might have believed that you delivered his food because he was a good customer. But that wasn't all you did for him. You saw that he was trying to turn his life around. And you begged Drakeagen to set him up with a job. You wouldn't do that for a customer that you barely knew.
Well, that still proves nothing. I am Mosarika Tutor, High Archmage of the Cadmium Flame. Is it so hard to believe that I took pity on a stranger? I only helped him because I'm a generous person. It would only be right for me to equip a commoner with the means to change his life.
You are a generous person, Rika. And that type of generosity would make you privy to details of Justin's life. Hold on, waiting for stream to catch up.
Yep, fair enough.
You're not a very good liar, Rika. You would have risked a lot by asking Draken to hire a stranger. You said earlier that he was a good person. How could you possibly know that if you didn't know him well?
Yeah, that's a big risk. Fuck it, we have help.
Oh, seems like that was the right one. You're not a good liar, Rika. At this point, if we get to court today, I'm gonna understand when the music stops, instead of actually seeing the objection. You would have risked a lot by asking Draken to hire a stranger, especially a stranger with a dubious past like Justin. What if Justin fell back into his old ways? That would have surely brought about consequences on you. And your business.
Wow, it really paused right there, huh?
Yes.
Hey, thanks for following. Welcome to the stream.
I'm having issues with Discord.
Yeah,
we wouldn't take her.
Welcome to the stuff, to the scuff.
Listen, I'm having a great time. You wouldn't take a risk like that unless you knew him well enough to trust him.
Your psychological profile? Ooh, dumb. If you apply any amount of pressure, I will fold.
There's only one word, and it's just dumb.
Like, it's 2 paragraphs always. My 2 paragraphs are dumb and will fold if you apply any amount of pressure. Okay, fine. I guess we were friends. But like I said before, he was trying to leave his old life behind. He always kept his past a secret from me. He didn't like talking about the person he was back then. He wanted to forget about it, and I never brought it up. It's sort of true. We knew each other for years before he told me about it.
Sorry, I can't read them yet. Okay.
He told me about it. I mean, but that implies that he did eventually tell her about it.
Yep.
So,
Yep. I doubt that, Rika. In fact, I'm sure that you were friends for at least a few years. And I think actually Twitch is better. With a friendship that old, I'm sure he would have confided in you about his past.
what? No, you need to stay focused. Wait, what was Wait, whoa, what was that about?
I mean, the fact that he outright read her mind?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Remember, because he hasn't been back in 10 years. He would never have known this, and Celeste was with us during every step of the investigation.
True. That it was just a leak. It was just a leap in logic, I guess.
Rika, I don't know why you thought you had to lie about this, but I need to talk to Justin's former friends.
Is that really necessary?
Yes, I need to know why he was behaving so strangely before the accident. His friends might know something about him that you and Draken don't.
But that doesn't make any sense. There wasn't anything strange about the way he was acting. I think you're just overthinking this, Tyrion. There we go. Yeah, that's the one.
What about the meeting?
Yeah, I think either one would probably work.
Probably. I think it's the Justin's meeting question mark, but yeah.
You didn't want to overplay your hand before, but it looks like you don't have a choice now.
Rika, Justin told you that he's heading to a scheduled meeting in Drakian's office. But according to Drakian, Justin wasn't even supposed to be in the refinery building yesterday.
What?
Rika, Justin might have lied to you.
No. He would never do that.
I need to know why he was up there. And so far, the statements, it paused, that I've gotten from you and Drakian don't explain that.
Yeah, we're... Okay, we're back. No, we're not.
Was that your
back.
bit rate?
Yeah, and we're not back.
Was that...
And we're back. Okay, I think we're back this time.
I can't tell if it's your bit rate or not.
It's having a little bit of a fluctuation. Disagreeing often in real voice their opinion unless specifically pushed. Silent thinking of what to say rather than just saying something. Same.
I need to talk to people who might know things about him that you don't. They might know how to fucking fix this stream.
Audio mute. Okay. I'll tell you where you can find them. Just promise me that you'll be safe, okay? Except for persuaded Mostarika tutor. Oh, okay. And unmute. Sorry, I wasn't trying to lie to you.
It's okay. I'm assuming you had your reasons. But I need to know where I can find Justin's old friends.
You probably know already, but a few years ago, Justin got involved with a local street gang. They'd always hang around the beach area, but one day they discovered an abandoned house along the coastline, and they started spending most of their time there. A lone house on the coastline. It's that house, Tyrion. That's probably where you'll find Justin's old friends.
So, that's why you're being so secretive.
What? I'm sorry.
What?
No, I was doing Celeste's line.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What?
I was doing Celeste's line.
Sorry, I can't tell because I'm like 50 seconds in the past.
I know. That's why I had to. But I thought you were in the future. It's like almost tomorrow for you.
Yeah, but now I'm 50 seconds in the past and the future. So, I'm actually about your time. That's how it works, right? I don't know what my psychological profile would be. I'm curious as to what people think mine is. Anyway,
Dumb.
don't be. Dumb. Idiot. Don't be. You're just trying to look out for me, right?
Are you going to be okay? I can go there with you if you'd like.
No, it's okay. I'm sure you're busy with the cafe right now. And it's not as if I'll be going alone.
Alright. Just don't push yourself too hard, okay?
You need to reach 88 miles an hour to understand this time zone bullshit.
Okay. I think it's worth pausing to talk with Celeste, because I'm thinking she has thoughts. Oh, game mute, audio mute. I mean, I'm guessing she has something new to say. Yeah. According to Rika, Justin's former friends hang around an abandoned house near the coastline. Tyrion?
Interesting. Discord doesn't have native M1. So have native M1 support.
I'm gonna act like I know what that means.
Basically, it's Discord acts real fucking shitty on Mac.
Oh, okay.
Disable
It's also
quality of
almost time
service.
for me to take my medicine.
You do that while I keep trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here. Quality of service, eh?
Sorry, took me a second. My medicine bottle's childproof.
Are you a child?
It's childproof. Okay.
You know what? At this point, I'll be right back. I'm gonna try a fix.
Okay.
swear to God, if this works.
Well, you sound different.
I'm sure I do. It's probably most likely because I don't have my mic. Yes. Hold
Would changing your mic really do that?
on. One sec. There we go. That should be picking me up now.
Mm-hmm. I
I
hear
don't know
you.
if it's different.
It's different, but
Still dropping frames here and there, but that might just be because of bitrate instead, because I'm now getting audio cutoffs. Well,
Streamlabs is
we'll
going
work with
fine,
this.
but we'll try it.
I switched to Discord's web browser,
Okay.
is what I did.
We'll see.
Because Discord app does not want to fucking cooperate. Right.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
gloss over the fact that uh Cake just dropped their name in chat, and I pretend I do not see it.
See what?
I pretend I do not see it.
See what?
Exactly. Can't let your
Exactly.
emotional
All right,
baggage
moving
get in
on.
the way of the investigation. Okay.
Okay, now I have a different problem.
What's that?
Uh, so the the frames aren't dropping quite as much anymore. But now the audio is behind by like half a second.
That's fine. That's fine.
Or the audio is ahead by half a second. Sorry.
No, that's
Which
fine.
is worse,
That's fine.
strictly speaking.
You arrive at the old abandoned house.
Sure.
Upon looking at the home you left behind, you're struck with a flood of memories. Those memories were once happy, but now they only fill you with grief. Tyrion? Are you okay?
Yeah. Let's look around.
You wipe your eyes and begin looking around the house. Suddenly you hear the sound of glass breaking. You rush to look for the source and see two young teenagers throwing rocks at the side of the house. Shattered remains of a window are lying on the ground.
Nice shot, Gavin.
I guess I'll be Gavin. I mean, I'm gonna be like the at least prosecutor Gavin when we eventually do Apollo Justice. So
Eventually.
occupation none. One of the teens, apparently named Gavin, notices you approaching. Got company, Wyatt. Stare blankly at the broken glass lying on the ground. You're at a loss for words. You feel like you should respond, but nothing comes out of your mouth. Suddenly find yourself quickly approaching the two teens. The hell do you want? Ah, what the hell? Before you even realized what you were doing, you threw a punch straight into Gavin's face. Eyes are slowly tearing up, you can only see red. Grab Gavin by the collar and pull his face close to yours.
That's the hell away from my house.
Tyrion? Oh, you want to go?
Huh. You came looking for trouble, you should have found it, and double.
Okay. Let's all calm down and just stay out of this, you little shit. Ooh, he fucked up. He fucked up.
You can
Smile
you
of
can
a killer.
see something snapping.
Smile
you
of
can
a
see
killer.
something snapping inside of Celeste.
Excuse me? What, you got cotton in your ears or something? Yes, actually. Why don't you go and repeat what you said? I said, stay out of this, you little shit. All right, we got it. We got to see the aftermath before the ad. We got to see the aftermath before the ad.
Celeste,
Yes.
I'm sorry for losing my temper back there. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
It's okay. Our emotions get the better of us sometimes.
Celeste,
Yes?
I think you might have overdone it a bit.
Nah.
Celeste?
I'm gonna hit snooze on this. We'll give it 5 minutes. Give it 5 minutes.
I don't think he's breathing.
Come on, just give him a second. Suddenly the very bruised and broken form of Gavin sputtering and wheezing on the ground. It looks like he's finally regained consciousness. Yo! Possible ban evader? Offering to give us cheap viewers?
Damn.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Damn, if only we had removed the space. If only we had removed the space.
If only we had removed the space. It's finally getting
Maybe we
consciousness.
would have gotten cheap viewers on streamboo.com.
See, he's perfectly fine. You're fine. Wyatt is staring wide-eyed at Celeste. From the shaking of his legs, it looks like he wants to run away, but he's too frozen by fear to move. Don't bother running. Even with a head start, I can easily catch up to you. Anyways, these two are probably just Justin's former delinquent friends, right? Are you okay with talking to them?
Yes, of course.
Your emotions in such disarray, you completely forgot why you came here in the first place. Both his legs are broken.
Would you two happen to know the young man who died at the refinery yesterday? Those guys are after Justin, but he's already dead.
After Justin? Was there someone with a grudge against him? Wyatt clearly thinks you were sent on someone's behalf. It wouldn't hurt to play the part to get more information out of him.
We're not gonna hurt you. We're not gonna hurt you anymore. We'd just like to ask you a few questions about Justin. Yeah, sure, man. Whatever you want.
Alright, you two talk. I'll work on popping Gavin's shoulder back into place. It's a little disturbing how nonchalant she says things like that. God, Celeste is such a great character. I love her.
It just like I said, they just get the comedic timing so right
Yeah,
in this game. It's so good.
just cutting him off for a 5 minutes later gag.
What can you tell me about Justin Way? According to a few witnesses we spoke to, you used to be friends. Friends is kind of pushing it. We used to hang back in the day, but we don't know more. It was weird when he started talking to us again. I thought he left for good. But he started talking to you again. Why? This is new music, by the way.
It is.
His bop. He just needed some of the old gear that he left at the house.
Okay, good. The game is unmuted. I just had to double check.
Old gear. What kind of old gear? You know, his thieves' tools. All the tools you need for lockpicking and safe cracking.
Tools for lockpicking and safe cracking? Why would Justin need those? Okay. I'm gonna let
Gee,
this ad break happen.
why else would you need them?
Why else?
Yeah.
Um.
Why
We can
else?
get- we
I'm
can
gonna
get through.
take this moment to actually drink some water so I can refill it during the ad.
Okay.
What would Justin need lockpicking and safe cracking tools for? Well, he needed to get the gold that he owed your boss.
So he owed gold to someone.
Word has it that he was working for the merchant that owns the refinery. And I guess the owner trusted him a lot. Justin said that he had a way to get access to the safe in the guy's office. Justin was always a whiz when it came to breaking and entering. He even had tools that could crack magical locks.
Okay. And we're in the ad break now, so.
Dude, I wish that there were like thieves' tools that could break arcane locks. That would be so fucking cool.
That would be so awesome. I think I'm good on drinks for now, so I'll just hang out.
I'm gonna grab some water and eat my gummies.
Okay. I guess I can run and at least like throw away my Pop-Tart wrapper. Okay.
Fuck, man. I'm not even 30 and my back's already hurting. I already have lower back pain. I actually think it's from my bad standing posture. But oh, Christ.
I need to fix my posture too. Okay, I think everyone's
We're back. You didn't miss much.
Cake,
I went to get water, complained that I was getting old.
Excuse me.
You know, they also called it that when they were planning Caesar's murder.
A what?
What?
What? Oh, you're talking about what Cake
What?
said. I kind of refuse to.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting name, and I kind of refuse to believe it.
Getting the gold out of that safe would have been an easy score for him.
Wait, Justin was planning to rob Drakeagen?
According to Wyatt Ernell, Justin Way owed gold to someone. Justin owed instead of lock-picking and safe-cracking tools that could disable mundane and magical locks. He was planning to break into the refinery building, then use his safe-cracking skills to rob the bake and drink the safe. Jesus Christ! In Drakeagen's office.
Wyatt apparently thinks that you were sent on behalf of someone. From what he said so far, just owed a non-trivial amount of gold to this person. This person was some kind of criminal. Could they have been the one who sabotaged the guardrail?
Justin tell you who he owed this up to? Ah, nah, man. He didn't say nothing. They might whack me too if I tell them the truth.
So he does know.
There's no point in playing dumb. Just tell us what he told you. Oof. Did he
Oof.
give you a name? Was that on your end?
No, not as far as I know. I was going ugh because it was such a huge gap. Answer the question.
The Eye Taker. He owed gold to the Eye Taker.
Oh, cool. We got his picture. Awesome.
Even though we don't know him.
We
Justin Way supposedly owed a non-trivial amount of gold to an individual named the Eye Taker. Perhaps one of the citizens of Arnex can tell you more about this person.
Okay, it was just
According to
adding
Wyatt, Justin Way owed gold to a criminal nicknamed the Eye Taker.
the Eye Taker. It must be some kind of criminal nickname. Why does that sound so familiar, though? Either way, you need to find out who this Eye Taker is. Might be best to ask someone else.
Do you remember why this sounds familiar?
No.
Like unironically, do you remember why this sounds familiar?
No. I don't remember why this sounds familiar. I mean, there's a guy here who doesn't have an eye. We could go ask him.
Oh, no, remember all the way back in case 1? All the way back at the end of case 1?
I'm not... Nothing's...
Oh, hold up, check your bit rate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's 0. Oh, boy. Wow, this is a long time. Okay, wait, no. It's trying. Oh, it is struggling so hard. Oh, I'm losing connection to Discord too. Yeah,
Yes.
my internet
While
is...
we are here, because I'm not getting any... Oh, there's the drop. There's the drop. Do you want me to tell you why it sounds familiar? Like, this isn't a spoiler, it's just something I picked up.
Yeah, go for it.
Back at the very end of case 1, I believe, Arya Sealwyn called Ruby Timora a grunt of the Eye Taker. I think she was
Oh.
the Hound of the Eye Taker.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Waiting for this to, like, stabilize back to, like, at least 2,000 before I say stream is good again, because it is still dropping to 0, like, every few seconds.
I don't know what that foreshadowing means, but dramatic irony, I guess.
Yeah. Holy shit. Why is my internet
No, I
sucking?
think Arya called her the former Hound of the Eye Taker, I think. Like the specific wording. But that was also the one where we learned that Ruby could actually shield herself from the eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still not stabilizing. it's still not stabilizing, and my ping with Discord is awful.
How can you check your Discord ping?
In the bottom left, there's like the what should be the 3
From
bars.
voice, right.
If you hover over that, it'll tell you your exact
Yeah, I
ping.
see. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm at 171 average.
I've not had green connection in like a minute.
Yikes.
I mean, I'll give it a couple minutes to like restabilize. But if it doesn't, we may just have to call it, because like with it like dipping every few seconds, that's not watchable.
Yeah.
Like that's actually just unwatchable.
You want to run a speed test on another device and see if it's your computer that's doing it, or if it's the Wi-Fi
It
in
may
general?
be my computer.
There's always a chance.
Try and load a web page. It's also weird. It's not great. That's what I thought. That's what I was afraid of. Problem is it's like switching, like it's mostly jumping between like 1700 and 0. Occasionally it'll get back up to 3000, but what if I try running a speed test? I think that's like taking up a bunch of network.
You have a network diagnostics app?
Try that.
I was about to say Discord seems pretty constant, and then it just shit itself.
Wi-Fi. By the way, all this time, Streamlabs has said my stream quality is good, so...
You also know that Streamlabs just cannot be trusted.
What do you have to say about this Streamlabs or speed test? It might be my computer.
It might honestly just... Oh, is it?
It might be my computer. I may just reset
If you're still having problems... Yeah, if you're... You should just restart your computer, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
If you're still having problems after that... I would suggest seeing if you can reset your router. It'll put it down for a few minutes at most, but then you'll be back
Yeah.
and everything should be working as normal.
Okay, so I'll just need to... I need to save first. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and manually